Welcome on back. So, this is a quick little walkthrough guide, Stormfront Catacombs. Just so you can see where we are. Here you've got your Church of Ella. If you're doing it as fresh, obviously this is where you first come into the game. Church of Ella, where your first merchant is. There's Groveside Cave. This is the path that leads down to the gate front, roughly round about where you normally get hold of your horse. And just off to the left, you've got Stormfoot Catacombs. So if you've got a torch or a lantern, stick it on, give you a bit of extra vision. But here we go. Not a massively difficult area, even from new game it's not too bad of an area. We've got a little weirdo here. Yep, cheers for that. These kind of areas, as you walk in, you want to keep your shield up, because these little guys, good way to deal with them is with your charge attack. They can give blood damage. So as soon as they hit you, hit your shield, press R2. Come on, don't be scared. Obviously you may not have a sword as strong as mine, but what will happen is he'll stun, then you can R1 him and take him down. Just to make things a little bit brighter for you. Add a little bit of starlight. Now most of these catacombs are all identical. You'll come to a door locked by some contraption. I don't often find summons here. It's kind of quite rare, but feel free to check if you want to. However, here we go. So what we have to do now is go and pull a lever, which I think is on the other side of that. But you can see you've got a guy there. We can just tease him off. Now, as before, shield up. There we go, just in case. Pick up your grave glovewort. These are used for upgrading your summons, your little ash summons. Now, let's see. First off, shield. So, don't try your shields. This person where they put try range battle, what they're referring to is just look once the fire's gone. That's where it's coming from. Oh, you dirty bastard, sneaking up on me. So all I did was fire that arrow at the fire pillar and it drops down. Got another one down there. This gives us a little thing we can stick in our toolbar. And if someone joins your game, you can just say hello. It's not something I'd go out my way to get. It's just so you could see it. There you go, that's gone down. I'll just check the time. So you've got a little ladder going up there, we'll come back to that in a second. You can see there's two up there. I can't remember. I don't think there's ones around the side. So what we'll do is we'll just get them off the wall. Now they do hit hard and they do give blood damage, however they are easy to get you your charge attack. Oh shit, he's sneaky bastard. Oh. And you can see, even at a high level, they still did a fair bit of damage to me. Now, it's worth checking when you have little rooms like this, because these can also be used as an elevator. Now, another way you could have tackled this area with those little fuckers is just jump on it, and then if they happen to go around the front, use the tower to take them out. To go back down rather than just jumping off, just jump in the air and do a heavy attack. That will take you down. Some of these catacombs, you need to actually jump on them to get up to high levels. This is a relatively easy catacomb though, sure. And look at that, I'm fully maxed out sword, and I still had to give him 2 hits. Pick up our grave glovewort. You can hear the jumping, so that's one of the reasons I like that weapon, because Wandering Noble Ash, as it takes them out, it also heals you. Drop attack. You do hit harder if you do the jump attack, so if you have the chance, just do jump and R2. That will open our door. Now, all the catacombs are exactly the same. Different layouts, but it's the same process. Find the lever, pull the lever, face the boss. So, now if you want to, if you've taken a bit of a beating, you can go up there to the site of grace. I'm not going to bother. And then we'll come down here. Now, just so you can see how useful Ash summons can be. If you're new to the game, you saw we just picked up an Ash. However, you can actually, later on in the game, get what's called a mimic tier. And it basically copies whatever you are. Whatever sword you've got, whatever armor, whatever equipment. So if you face a pretty tough battle, say a boss who's weak to poison and fire, what I would do is I would equip myself with a poison based weapon. No, that's blood. Poison based weapon, and then I'd go in there, summon. Once my summon comes to life, he will have the poison weapon, and then you could quickly flick back to your fire weapon, and that way you're taking the enemy down with fire and poison attacks. Just to demonstrate two-handed attacks, so I've got equipped now a rapier that does considerable poison damage, and I'm also going to equip a weapon that even right early game you can actually get it if you're willing just to travel a fair bit, called the Antspur Rapier. Now you see, by pressing L1 he'll use both. So with these two swords I'm going to be hitting them with, as you can see, he's going to be getting poison build up of 98, and he's going to be getting scarlet rot build up 50, blood build up 84. So he's going to be getting hit physical, blood, scarlet rot and poison. Now your ashes, usually they won't appear until you go into the boss area. So you can see my little ash that looks like a little blob of jelly. As soon as we go in, that should turn white straight away. So then I will summon my ash, top off my health. Now this boss is going to be getting obliterated with. Straight away we poisoned him. We get Noble Sorcerer Ashes, and he basically just got embarrassed. Now, throughout the various Soul games, if you've played the Soul games, different games had slightly different effects. So for example, Dark Souls 3, the best weapons you could get really was frost weapons. Dark Souls 2, poison was the best. Dark Souls 1, possibly fire with the Black Drip Knight weapons. This game is quite balanced. Scarlet Rot and Blood, as soon as it builds up and hits them, boom, their health bars drop massively. Poison, especially using an Ashes of War attack like that, it's a guaranteed poison, and then you just back away and just leave them to it. Obviously two-handed, unfortunately, means we can't use a shield, and we can't use both of our weapon skills. So here it's only using the weapon skill for the right hand weapon, whereas obviously I would like to use the weapon skill on the left hand weapon. So what you could look at is which of your weapon skills are more powerful and put them in the relevant hand. If the boss is weak to blood or rot, I'd swap these swords over. But yeah, that's it. Stormfoot Catacombs. Nice easy little beginner catacomb to get through. Lots of glovewort for leveling up your ashes. A couple of good little ashes. Not too bad a level. And then we just go on, return to the entrance. So that's it for now. Check back for more random little dungeon guides. But as always, toodaloo.